Dear friends, welcome back with another mission on the Vulnhub, which is XPTO system. The link will be put into the description section below so that you can download and play the machine. Before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and give thumbs up. So this will help me with the YouTube algorithm. So without further ado, let's just get started. We can switch over to the Kali Linux VM. First of all, we need to discover the IP address of the target. The utility I'd like to use, as always, would be net discover. As you can see over here, the IP address of the target could be recognized as 137. So what we should do next? We should do the map scanning to identify open port number and services. To save time of this video, I've already completed before. So for now, we just get out its result. As you can see over here, I used the options like scene scan, the version scan, the default script scan, followed by the -p- to do the full range port scan. The last option of all would be ON to output the result into this file. So from the map scanning, we can tell that the target has two open port numbers. The first one is 80, which is running HTTP service and also the version information, Apache 2. And also we found the JIT repository. So we can utilize some sort of JIT hacking utilities. And the next one is 1337, which is running SSH service. This is a very unusual port number for SSH. So it's very important to put the option of -p- to do the comprehensive scan. And also the service information for this SSH. Although this version is not updated, I don't think we can find any workable vulnerability. So what are we going to do next? We need to do emulation with this web application, both manually and automatically. So let's launch our browser to do the manual emulation first. Press enter, and here, informations, blah blah, address, nothing important. And also we can view page source. Here there is one comment at the top. Peter, you need to improve this here. It's very simple. So we can copy and put over here. So I think from this information we can get some information or possible information which can help us to penetrate into this machine. So the possible usernames would be Peter. And then we can move forward. Next, we can check whether this site has robots file or not. Just, the love symbol or sign. Check its source code, nothing here. Next, we can launch Nicto to do the automatic emulation. Again, we need to combine both manual and automatic way to emulate the web application. And as you can see over here, the Nicto can give us information about the target web application. For example, like the request header, the allowed HTTP methods, but nothing important here. And we found the login page, and we can access this login page. Login, PHP. And here, enter username and password. This is what we are going to do, or what we are going to test. We can put username, admin, and also admin as a password to log in, but it failed. And also we can try to use the admin, login bypass technique to test login, not successful. And also we can check its source code. And at the bottom, almost the bottom, we can get another comment. So we can copy. And so this should be another possible username, Robert. Okay. And of course, at this time, we can use Hydra to launch attack with this user login panel. But in most cases, this would be the last choice. Okay. So now we just put it aside for a while, and also found the git directory. And let's take a look at this directory as well. Git head, but nothing here. And also the config. So repository is equal 0. File mode is true. Blah, blah, log all ref updates true. Nothing here. Next, I think we can launch the GoBuster to do the directory immersion. Let me autocomplete this command. And we found some more directory like source, but forbidden, and also attack directory. We got the same error, forbidden. So I don't think we can find anything else from the GoBuster to save time. I do not want to wait anymore. So next, I think we can launch the Git hack to make a particular immersion for the Git repository. And the utility I'd like to use would be Git hack. And we can, of course, you can get it from the GitHub. And now we can run this Python script or to enumerate the Git repository. Hit enter. However, we got error. Index file download failed, not found. It means that this way cannot work for this case. So what can we do next? I think we can, go back to the login and source code. Nothing here. And also we can check the robots file. Nothing here. Maybe we need to launch the GoBuster to do the directory immersion again. Index HTML file. And we can check its source code. Nothing here. We must be very careful in case we miss something important. Oh, Robert, this here should be correct. Check the README. So I think I missed this content of this comment. We need to check out this file readme, and let's do it now. Readme, but the readme is not found. How about text? And also, just now we have already found the target has JIT repository, so maybe the readme is marked down file. Indeed, and then we can use the Q to retrieve this file, and we got something like to do and image list Docker images. The credential we can copy, so we can copy this information, put over here, and the web people. So I think now we have got the credential to log in, right? So the username should be web, and the password should be here, login. Although we are logging as user web to the web application, however, we are given the message which is website under construction, and also we can check its source code. Nothing here, so we cannot get anything from this credential. Next, we need to access this directory. So follow access data for server, and it looks like this data is encoded by base 64, and we can decode. However, we got some gibberish data, and at the top we got something OpenSSH key. So maybe this data is private key, and the key type is OpenSSH. So next, I think we can create the key with this data. However, we need to insert the header and the footer to make this private key to be prepared for use. Okay, so how to do? And we can copy and paste in here. We need to find the header and the footer. So we just copy this header. Yeah, this is OpenSSH private key, not RSA. Very important. And also we can go to the last line. We can copy the footer. And now we can write and quit. So then, of course, we need to change its permission, SSH, with option of I to specify the private key, web. Oh, we need to specify the port number. However, this private key is protected by passphrase. Normally, we can use SSH to John to convert the private key to hashes, and then we can launch the John the Ripper to crack. However, this doesn't work. And then we can try to use the password. This password, sometimes password is reused in different locations or scenarios. We can copy and we can SSH to the target again, paste the password here. It worked, right? And then we can get something. Remember? So request software test, and then we can get the password for the another user, and we can go to the home, switch to sys dev. It doesn't work, but nothing here. Sudo. So we cannot do anything. So let's go back to the previous user, web. Let's run sudo. Nothing here. How about ID? You know, the Docker. So this current user web belong to the Docker group. So next, I think we can utilize this membership to elevate privilege. The question is how to do. We can go to the website of GTF OBIMS. And for us, we just copy and, you know, this command, and we can paste in here. We need to do some, you know, modification. Docker images, Docker images. And now there is one image. The tag is Apache. So now we can modify this image to PHP and Apache. Okay, so now we can copy and paste over here. It does work, right? Then we can go to the home directory, root directory. Nothing here. You know, although we have already got the privileged shell, we cannot end here because we are required to find the PDF file containing the flag. And for security reasons, the file extension has been removed. To avoid raising suspicion, this secret file is located in hidden directory that can be found in the root user password. So I think next, in order to retrieve the flag, we need to find the PDF file. And this PDF file or document is located in hidden directory. And this directory has something to do with the root user password. Okay? So it's obvious that we need to crack the password for the root user, and we can get out the password shadow file. Cat shadow. No such a file. Interesting. Cat. Oh, sorry. Shadow. And we can get the hashes for the root password. And we can copy. And we can open up another tab. We can echo this hash to root hash. And then we can use John the Ripper to crack it. Because the password is very, very complicated. So it will take very long time to finish. To save time, maybe it will take 1 or 2 hours to finish. So I just give you the result of the password. The password should be this one. So now we can copy. And what we can do, we can find. And we can use the option of ilim, ignore, or case insensitive. And we can paste over here. Maybe we can stop the John Ripper, which takes a lot of resource from my machine. Okay, and now As you can see, we find this directory, and we can go to this directory. Okay, and then next, I think we need to transfer this document to the Linux for analysis, because this is PDF document. We can use a file and to display the type of the file. As you can see, this is a PDF document, and to transfer it, we have different ways. So how about Python 3? Python 3 is here, so we can, Python 3 server. It's not working. Well, we can use netcat. If this doesn't work, then we can, we can use maybe we can wget. And we can copy. Okay, it's started. Then we can copy this file name. Connection refused. Interesting. It doesn't matter. So I think we can use netcat, right? So we can use netcat. Hopefully this way can work. Then we can use the cat. Oh, what I'm doing. Okay, it's done. And then we can use the online PDF document viewer. Online PDF viewer. And we can open up, and then we can upload this file. Okay, so all supported files, select. As you can see, we successfully retrieved the flag. So that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day, please.